Hey everybody and welcome back to StrangePlay. I'm Rik.
And I'm Mark.
And we're inebriated ever so slightly for this very special episode of Drunk Souls.
Thank you, Jack Daniels.
Drunk Souls Remastered. If you remember last time, we absolutely skull-fucked the gargoyles. And now we're back once again, like the Renegade Master. Default damager, power to the people. And we're here to see what's going on.
Shit up.
Right, where do we go after the gargoyle?
Right, so after the gargoyles, technically speaking, we need to go to the, I would say, the Dark Root Basin.
Let's fucking do it.
We can faff about there.
Let's do it.
Actually, hang on. We could always go back to the Undead Asylum. This way.
And do what?
We can go and shank the other big demon.
What, the asylum
See, look,
dude?
Try rolling. I know, dude. I've done this before.
You fucking tell that text.
There we go. Yeah, this is it. I remember now. You walk up here. See, this is what I mean when I said earlier that platforming is not really Dark Souls' strong point. Because apparently now I can't run up this. The game's like, 3D textures, shit.
Oh, get straighten up and then roll again.
That's true. I should probably like walk and then run. Oh no!
There you
apparently
go.
I can run. There we go. Right, so there's Mr. Matey Boy Bird. That's his actual name.
Mr. Matey Boy Bird.
Mr. Matey Boy Bird, yeah. And now I know that there's a key. Oh, there it is. It's on top of the house thing here.
Okay.
We roll, grab. There we go. Under the asylum key. Matey Boy says, "Really? Of all the
what a
you could
fucking post, waste of a message."
Yeah, I mean, of all the. Oh, hang on. Now we can't go back up.
Oh, you
jump. There we go.
What an absolute meme.
Say meme.
Yeah.
He's become a meme.
No, praise the sun. It's a meme.
Praise the sun, motherfucker. Right, so now that we've got the key, there is a bird's nest somewhere around here that we can go into, and then it's like, do you want to curl up like an egg, or do you want to stand like a ponce? And I'm like, well, if I curl up like a Cadbury's cream egg, I officially become Easter.
You become tasty. You become like Jesus treats.
Jesus treats.
That's what I call cream eggs. Chocolate eggs, Jesus treats.
Jesus treats. I like that. I may have to use that in, I was going to say future playthroughs, but I don't have a YouTube channel.
You do if you stick with this one.
Damn
I'd like
straight.
to have you back. It's been a very fun.
Oh, I'm
very fun afternoon.
I'm coming back.
Well, we've got to continue this playthrough.
To quote Gautier.
To quote Gautier,
it's yeah.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Yeah, this is the only way. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can go and get all this snazzy shit.
Get some sexual.
Man damn knows what he's doing. Morning Star.
And a talisman.
Which looks like a creepy doll.
But also...
Homeward Bone.
A bone.
Yeah.
Penis joke! Take a drink.
Oh yeah, I was going to say there are 3. There are 3 chests. Cracked. Alright, so now if we wanted to, we could be a total dick and invade someone.
Oh, so is this how you get the item that lets you invade people's
We have the item that allows us to involve. That's the one I just picked up.
Yeah, the cracked.
And now there's
thing.
another chest.
But I mean, it's a ball lake to find. Like, you really have to explore to...
No. I mean, the cracked red eye orbs just basically allow you automatically. If you want to be a dick, we can now do it.
I think you should go to the
I'm
bonfire.
I'm running away.
Is the bonfire up here?
I'm running away from you.
From me?
Not you.
Okay.
Not specifically.
No?
It's a I was going to say...
It's a Skelly Bones! Oh, now this is like a 4-hit thing.
Oh, apparently Monster Hunter... Okay, fair enough.
Monster Hunter World version 4 update file has installed.
Yay.
But you can't see that because we're using the PlayStation's internal game capture in order to capture this episode because I can't be bothered to set up my Elgato.
El Gatto? Is that like a Italian cake?
No, it's an Italian capture card.
Ah.
Made out of ice cream.
It's like a really shit Viennetta. Why can I not... Is somebody invading us? Oh, no.
It's like a really expensive
Oh, no, it's
Viennetta.
because... Oh, he's dead now.
It's because Jason Les Argonaut.
Yeah.
There you
Blow
go.
up. There we go. See, now we can rest the bonfire.
Rest at the bonfire.
We can't level up because we don't have 3,000 souls.
Bonesaw is ready.
However, now we're at the point where we can fuck off and... Yeah, let's go
You want to take out those demons, don't you? The asylum demons.
The asylum. Oh.
Yeah, you got to find the bird nest.
Yeah,
and put
but
the key in the bird nest and roll like a cabbage cream egg and have a Jesus treat and then go back and fight some things.
Yeah, I've just done all that and I rolled off the building.
Fuck, can you kill that guy?
We can, but I mean that just means we won't be able to get miracles. Not that we need them anyway.
Do you know who else is a big fan of miracles?
Jesus.
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They are still trying to figure out how magnets work.
This shit is gonna blow your motherfucking mind.
Magnets, how do they work?
One day they will find out.
Polarity. You can tell who never went to school, can't you? It was the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah. Was it Violent J or was it Shaggy Too Dope? I believe is his name.
I don't know the names. All I know is one looks like Guy Fieri.
This is very true.
And then the other one's Guy Fieri's mate. Shit!
He's back.
It's Boyo! Go and get him.
Boyo.
Yeah,
is he Welsh?
He is. He's the Welsh wizard.
He's the Welsh summoner.
It's the Welsh wizard. He's come to zap you from the valley. I don't know what that accent was.
It was partially Welsh. It sounded slightly. What's the word? No,
I can't do accents because if I do my Welsh, it makes me sound like I'm doing an incredibly racist, like Apu level accent. And with the current climate against the Simpsons at the moment, which to be fair hasn't been good in the last 15 years.
Yeah, but
so
I love the fact that everyone's kicking off about a racially offensive stereotype. Yet they still have an Italian dude, the chef. They still have a redneck character, and they also still have. Who was the other one?
Shit, he fucking died by accident.
I killed him. I fucked his shit up, and I'm apparently turning him into a bouncy castle.
But no, like the biggest difference between like Apu and those characters is that those characters are
white.
Yeah, but also performed by white people, like Apu, who is a white dude doing an impression of an Asian dude, and that's where fuck off, you motorcycle, and that's where the problem begins, because whereas the other ones, especially there's a couple of characters who do like Italian and Jewish characters who are themselves Italian and Jewish, who are doing it because it's sort of like they know that it's funny because they themselves are doing it. It's like whenever Woody Allen does Jewish jokes, you've got a guy who's Jewish doing jokes about Jews.
Yeah.
And that's where the comedy comes, because it's from experience, it's not from a place of parody. And with the Apu character, it's because you've got a white dude doing an Indian man's or Pakistani man's voice, that it is literally just your mate Dave down the pub going, oh, this is what the guy at my...
Bud Ding Ding sort of thing.
Yeah, like that level of like 90s kind of hyper offensive, like by today's standards. Like back in the day it didn't matter, but back in the day a lot of things didn't matter, but like it's hyper offensive looking at it from a different point of view. And even I cannot remember the guy's name, but it's the guy that does Homer.
Dan Azaria?
Yeah, he's the same guy that does Apu, and even he has turned around and gone, no, Apu is problematic. The whole character and the idea behind the character and the voice and everything is problematic. But when this show started, it wasn't. But he's the only person who is related to The Simpsons who has actually come out and gone, no, this is a problematic character and a problematic situation. We need to do something about it.
Yeah.
And then the way that the showrunners and the producers and the directors of the show handled that situation was to turn around and take the piss out of it. With Lisa Simpson, of all people, out of all of the, I suppose who you could call like the SJW kind of, like, you know, in inverted commas, kind of character, the one who stands up for everything and stands up for everyone. You actually had Lisa Simpson be the one who turned around and go, it's not a problem. It's that kind of, to me, shows how far The Simpsons has fallen from its original idea back in the late 80s, early 90s, because it's not the same show that it was, but that's what happens when a show and an idea sort of changes hands through generations and whatever. But anyway, this is getting far too political. Let's get back to Dark Souls, because look at this, we've got wings on our hat.
Yep, and we've just bought a shit, and I've just outrun the Titanite demon.
That's why you're the shit. Pick that flower. I want to look pretty.
Oh, apparently I can't hit that tree. But I can chop that tree down.
Fuck that tree.
Fuck that tree. But we can't pick flowers because we're a strong, manly... Oh, hang on. We can fuck this dude up there.
Don't kill Groot!
It's not Groot.
Might be.
It's a evil bastard.
Bloot.
Choppy. Now, I remember... Oh, hang on. Is that another grave... Oh, I see.
No, that's a...
Touch the sign of the graveyard servant.
Rather not.
Graveyard servant.
I might get arrested for that, you know, touching things that I'm not supposed
See?
to touch.
Dark Groot garden.
Ah, right, okay.
Dark Groot.
So, okay, now I remember now. We have two choices. We can either fuck off down this way and we can fight some Black Knights. That's not a
You
way
can't call them
that! Oh, disasters are gone after the Gravelord, after the defeat of the Gravelord. So, is that a slightly wrong way of saying things are all right now because we've banished the darkness?
Very convoluted way of going. Yeah, it's all good, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's all good.
It's fine. See,
We've turned the alarm off.
See, Darkroot Basin is that just not a bath for plants?
Very specifically evil plants, though.
Evil plants, yeah. Now,
it's what
hang on.
Evil Groot washes his face in.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the Dark Groot Basin.
The Darkroot Basin, or the Dark Groot Basin in this case.
Yeah, Dark.
Right, so we can find a
not been here
snazzy
before.
little shortcut down here to the Valley of Drakes.
Yeah.
And Blighttown, and also back to the Firelink Shrine via the what's it called? New Londo Ruins.
Have I missed my opportunity to make a joke about Drake at this point?
As in Drake the singer, or
As in-
Drake the Marine with the smart gun operator from Aliens? Oh
Um,
look, I've bought myself some. I've got another longbow and some feather arrows.
well, we could have saved some money. Drake is in the Canadian rapper who likes the hotline bling.
And do the weird dance that looks like a dad on the dance floor after a few shandies.
Do you know that it took me at least 2 years to realise that hotline bling meant booty call?
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like it. Hotline Bling. It does not mean your internet bank giving you a call and saying, "We can offer you a loan."
See, that's what I thought it was originally, but it was something about I know when that hotline bling, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you mean when you ring me at 2 o'clock in the morning and go, do you want to come round?
For some lunch.
I guarantee it's not going to be for sex. I just want your company. It's like, is this about booty calls? And then because Canadians don't booty call because Canadians are really friendly.
I'm very polite. Yeah, I know this from being in Canada.
In Canada.
In Canada. Right, so let's see, mate, you've always got a halberd. That's not really a very good weapon to not get shanked in the butt like this.
Shit, right in the pooper.
Yeah, right up the butt.
Oh, just stick it right in there. This is like playing Agony.
I mean, he's not.
But a little more. It's a little more consensual than Agony.
Dead.
Well, he fucking died.
Be wary of tough enemy. Where? I think.
Oh, look at you getting cocky. You've had a couple of drinks in you, and now you're like, I'm gonna fight your dad.
Well, I've killed him.
Well, that might not be the tough enemy.
Didn't even do it. Look at the amount of bloodstains. So many people have sucked balls down here.
What's wrong with sucking balls, Mark?
Nothing's wrong with them.
Don't you sucking balls in such a derogatory
now,
term?
see, look, now I've picked up a grass crest shield.
In fact, don't try and deflect, Mark. Don't try and deflect the fact that you just don't pretend you haven't licked a ball, Mark. No, ours is better.
Maybe in my younger years.
Ours is better.
Aha! Here we go. Yeah, this is the one that speeds stamina recovery.
Yeah.
So we can get rid of the shiny blue and red.
Slight drop in defense, but we get a better.
Yeah, well, we get stamina recovery. See that now we have the shiny green lines coming.
That's a lot of arrows. It's a lot of green arrows.
It is. Green arrows.
It's more green arrow than the CW.
Exactly. And see, look, here we have a snazzy little bonfire that we can rest at. We can rest here and get all our health back. And then we can...
Can we level up one?
No, we need 3,000... I think about 3,800.
Really? We're at that point
yeah,
already?
we're at that point already.
God damn it.
But then we come out here, and then there's the handle.
Here?
Pull lever.
It's pronounced lever.
It's pronounced lever here.
Lever here. Lever!
I believe it's French. It stands for big
stick.
Big mechanical stick.
Magic stick. Stick magique.
Yeah. Tots TV. Le sac magique.
Le sac magique. That's what my mate
What's
calls
he-
his ball bag.
See, the one thing that I've never understood is that obviously Tots TV was a kids' program.
It was.
How many kids between the ages of the demographic that they were aiming for spoke French?
How many French kids watched that show?
I have no idea.
And in all fairness, there's been a generation of children who are considerably smarter than we are, because I've met kids and I've been like, hi kid, and they've gone, bonjour. I'm like, you can't even talk, or you can't even walk yet. Why are you speaking French?
Shit, here we go. We're in the Valley of Drakes.
And
there's not a blonde
shit.
there's not a blonde-haired smart gun operator from Aliens in sight.
He's going to bring his hotline bling.
He is.
Look at his both incredibly dated references. Wow, that is a powerful, angry lizard.
Yeah. See, I'm barely doing any damage to him because I'm using the Drake sword and he is already a Drake.
Well, then can you change it to a different sword?
I could, but that would mean faffing about. I mean, he's biting midair, and I'm managing to stagger him right now. Oh, whee!
He's electric.
He
His
is.
family are a bunch of eccentrics.
See, look, fuck your couch.
Alright, Rick
I
James.
was gonna say if you get that reference.
Alright, Chappelle.
Yeah.
I got that. I understood that
I'm
reference.
Rick James.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm one of the most beautiful, badass motherfuckers who ever lived.
Well,
Oh my drink, bitch.
What do the five fingers say to the face?
Slap!
Slap.
Charlie Murphy!
He died.
He did, yeah.
That was very sad.
It was, especially for Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. I killed him. Have a quick look at the old Lucasade.
I do feel bad though, because the only time that I ever really knew Charlie Murphy was from
Yeah,
the Dave Chappelle
it's
gig.
true. It's true.
From
That and
that Dave Chappelle skit. It's like,
yeah, and there was that, and then there was obviously the very infamous R. Kelly skit.
which one was that one?
The
Just
one.
full on fucks.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. No, he basically did a fantastic remix of Ignition
Yeah.
about poo and pee.
Which is ironic, considering that R. Kelly peed on children.
Well, this is what he was kind of getting at with the remix. It was like
Is it?
instead of toot toot beep beep, it was gonna give you some poo poo, gonna give you some pee pee.
It's funny.
It's the
because a
remix
paedophile.
edition of my song about pissing. Right, okay, right. So talking of dragons, look at this brother.
Is that a dragon?
It's a dragon.
Oh, that is not.
Is he dead? Is he not dead?
Is he fuck?
Is he the Walking Dead?
He's gonna come after you as soon as you're.
Well, you see, the other dude is he's well out of aggro range. Now, this guy's guarding some particularly tasty items. Also, the entrance to
Your
Blighttown
mum.
through the back, and also the other things.
So in order to get
See, look,
to
touch blood stain,
Blighttown,
watched Matey Boy run and then die.
so in order to get to Blighttown, you've got to go in through that dragon's back.
Yes, but how many arrows do we have? So we have 192 arrows. Effectively, we can kill him. It'll take a long time, but we can kill him.
Do it.
19. Why does he look like something out of Wallace and Gromit?
Because he is.
He is. So you shoot him in the head. 17. 17. 17. Oh, no, 25. No, not yet. And he's gone.
Oh, you bastard.
Yes, there we go. Dragon scale. So effectively now we could level up the Drake sword with that.
Oh shit!
But
But the
we-
dragon stick.
Yeah, but we can now get a Soul of a Proud Knight. We can also get a Dragon Crest Shield, which I've never used, and an Astoris Straight Sword, which again I've never really used.
I'm just gonna move the mic so if it makes noises. I'm sorry, we're so cheap.
Be wary of death. Well, yeah,
Every
that's-
day.
and be wary of trap. I mean, that's not the greatest musical genre, so I can understand your concerns there.
But there's not some bad stuff. It's just that auto-tuned bollocks.
Yeah, true, true.
Which apparently sounds good when you put an auto-tune on it.
SoundCloud is doing a roaring business with stuff like that.
And to be honest, if someone takes that and auto-tunes it and puts it on SoundCloud and we get massive, fuck it. As long as it brings in the views, brings in the subs, brings in the fans. I'll just kiss my fingers at the microphone.
You did.
No one can see that, but you know what? It doesn't matter.
And I've just used the master key to open a door.
Break that vase.
Okay.
Vase. I'm British.
Let's kick.
There we go.
Here we go. Right, so now we can go down here, and we can now go into the New London ruins. Now this is a particularly skittish area because I won't personally attack it until I've got way far into the game because it's full of ghosts.
Yes, I remember this bit.
Yeah, you can't actually attack them unless you use either a certain item or you have a cursed weapon, I believe. I don't know why I can't hit this dude. He appears to be just sat on the floor. There we
but
go.
you could level up a couple. You've got a few.
I can. That's because I killed Mr. Dragon Matey Boy.
Mr. Dragon Matey Boy.
That's exactly his terminology.
It's his real name. I came down here before.
Don't cry, you fucking goth.
Look at him. Having a proper little
Look
paddy.
at him. So, oh god, I wish I could get rid of this fucking yeast infection on my hair. Oh god.
Just general yeast infection apparently are not fun.
Who sits like that?
Your mum.
Funny
story about my mum.
We're back to 1992 jokes. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, there is a dude down here who can level weapons and shit up.
One of my friends made a joking pass at my mum.
Right.
Was like, hey, I'll take you out, la 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 la, at my mum. And she turned around and she looked at him and she went, sweetheart, I've got yeast infections older than you.
Awesome.
I've never seen anyone just like clam up and just shut the fuck up so fast.
That's very good.
My mum's amazing.
Purchase items. Well, we don't need either of those because we're not really
Well,
a
he's a-
soulcaster.
Shoot him in the head with an arrow.
You can't. Actually, I don't know. I've never tried. I've never shot.
Fucking try it then.
Repair equipment. Can we reinforce the armor? We can if we want to.
Are you wearing new armour? Like
No,
that,
we're still wearing the same armor
Well,
we started with.
see what we've got, because we've found some new armour stuff, so see if any of it's any good.
We have leather armor, which is nowhere near as good as the armor
What's
that
the
we have.
point in leather armour?
Come back soon. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Shoot him in the head.
You can't, because there's a gate in the way.
Well, you can shoot between the bars of the gate.
Doesn't work like that in Dark Souls land.
What a bunch of nonsense!
Oh, hang on, just come from there. So if we go back up the dilly dally, we can
Dilly dally shilly shally.
exactly. Or that really fucking annoying Bud Light advert where they keep saying dilly dilly. I'm like, that's not a phrase, and it's not one that's ever going to catch on. Even through your annoying Instagram campaign. Just fuck the fuck off.
Dilly dilly.
Yeah.
That was in a nursery rhyme when I was a kid.
It still sounds slightly rapey.
Yeah. A little, at least, the very least, a little bit fiddly.
Yeah, yeah. The sort of thing you can imagine Paul Daniels saying.
No, don't say that, because no, Paul Daniels died after having a wholesome life. He was the only person who ever worked at the BBC over the age of 70 who didn't turn out to be a paedophile.
This actually, yes, this is very true. This is very true.
Don't drag the name of Paul Daniels through.
Jack Daniels.
Don't drag the name.
Jack Daniels, who died in like 1871 or whatever it was.
Don't drag the name of that particular Daniels
okay, right.
brother.
So funny story. Do you remember when the whole Jonathan King of the BBC kind of pedo story outed many years and years ago? I remember being in Hammersmith driving to my nan's with my dad, and we were driving in his Cadillac, and we pulled up alongside a.
Your dad had a Cadillac.
He had a Cadillac. He still
Western.
He still has a Cadillac, but we pulled up alongside Jonathan King, and I was sat in the front seat. Now back then, I was a young.
Vitality
boy.
and strength.
No, we can't go up that many. Actually, no, we can. We'll go with Vitality.
I'd put some souls.
We can use up the remainder of the soul
yeah.
items that we've gathered. A soul of Proud Knight's worth a fair bob. Oh,
Ooh.
we may need another one.
Ooh, that's a lot of
This
money.
is my impression of David Bowie.
It sounded more like your impression of Jimmy Savile. Now then. What?
Let's level up, shall we? Jewelry, jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle.
Now then, would you like to come and sit on Jimmy Savile's lap? It won't cost you anything, but it may cost me a fortune in court repayments. Right, what are we going for? Strength, endurance, or dexterity? Strength. Because this is how you get gains. You just spend other people's souls. You don't need to go to the gym. You're just like, yeah, we'll suction people's souls and shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going tonight. But as much as it pains me to admit it, I think this is as good a place as I need to leave it for today.
Oh no!
It is.
Should we go and talk to the fat bastard over here?
No, because he's got shit hair. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Indeed we shall.